Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm here to talk about some recent Beyblade news, or more so, some of it is old news, but some of it is, even if it's old news, I haven't talked about it yet. So, for starters, flipping Wave 3 of Hasbro's Beyblade X is now on Amazon. Buster Drawn, Wand Wizard, and the Beat Tyranno double pack are all on Amazon right now, which okay, I didn't. Okay, but they're all on Amazon right now, which is like incredible. So the new wave's on Amazon, but that's pretty old news. So let's talk about the new stuff that I guess you've probably already seen by now. But um, Cobalt Dragoon has been announced for Hasbro's Beyblade X, which is incredible, and it has the left spin launcher. Uh, I think there were some like quality control issues with the Takaratomi version of the for flipping. Okay, there were some quality control issues with the Takaratomi version of the left spin string launcher. So hopefully the Hasbro version is doing a bit better. But the one thing that I really want to make the talking point of this video is the jump stadium. Isn't like this is an interesting thing to me because it feels like the very much Hasbro thing to do that they did with Burst, where they were just making up wonky or like gimmicky stadiums in the later half. So my first thought is the stadium looks awesome. My second thought is, oh flip, is this a sign that Hasbro is going to start getting lazy again and overemphasizing the gimmick rather than the quality of the Beyblades? So far, Hasbro's done really well with Beyblade X, but my only concern is that maybe that's going to go a little bit down the drain. I'm not concerned with them making, because obviously they've been doing a good job up to this point, but my concern lies with later Beyblades, later season Beyblades, like the UX system or the upcoming CX system. My concern lies with, will they like keep them up to standard based on TT standard, or will they keep them up to standard based on what the current Beyblade X standard is? Because that's the thing I felt like with Burst. It is, in the grand scheme of things, the Beyblade's qualities didn't drop, they just didn't improve past season one. And so that's my first like concern. However, I am fairly confident that Hasbro's learned their lesson after Burst and even after the Metal Fury season of Metal Fight. So hopefully the Jump Stadium, it's an interesting idea. I'm curious if they're even going to do the recent Motor Stadium Takaratomi has made. And I mean, I feel like they would have, they wouldn't have announced it yet, but I'm curious about how the Jump Stadium plays into this and how good it's going to be. Because they also just recently released, and this is also something I forgot to mention, they just recently released their Battle and Carry Stadium. The what's the word I'm looking for? Their You Take It With You Stadium. And that is also something that I thought is interesting. But so basically, my first concern is this the sign that we're going to get the drop in quality? But I'm fairly confident that they've learned their or okay, maybe fairly confident is a strong word. I'm decently confident they have. I hope they've learned their lesson, and if they haven't, then that's a shame. Okay, well I'm back because I almost forgot to mention another bit of news that came out earlier today or yesterday, whatever it was, is that we actually got a glimpse at Wave 4 of Hasbro's Beyblade X, which so far has consisted of Hammer and Syndio, and a recolor of Buster Drawn and a recolor of Wand Wizard. So I think this is interesting. I think that it's weird that it's very clearly mostly recolors, and I think it's weird that Hammer and Syndio wouldn't have just straight up been included with the Wave 3 set collection, since the TT versions came out around the same time. So I think it's weird that it wouldn't have just straight up been included in that. But I think it's interesting. The color scheme on the Buster Drawn is a little bit weird, and the color scheme of the Wand Wizard seems to be a clear reference to the Arrow Wizard recolor that released alongside Chain Incendio. So that is interesting. And again, I think it's weird that Hammer and Syndio didn't release alongside Buster Drawn and Wand Wizard the first time, but you know, whatever. And of course, we have pictures of this. Credit to the source. I took these pictures from Zanky's community tab, but Zanky also credited the source. So credit to the source. It'll be on the screen right now. And yeah, so that's most of the news as of recent. And you know, hopefully we get more news in the future. I'm really excited for. Okay, since I have a little bit more time in this match currently, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the parts I'm most excited for. I'm really excited for Cobalt Dragoon. Obviously, I think that's an obvious one to be excited for. It's the first left spin Beyblade in Beyblade X, and I also think it just looks cool alongside the string launcher as well. I'm also excited for Wand Wizard only for competitive purposes, where Hasbro players can actually keep up with Takara Tomy players in tournaments. Because even though there's other like highly competitive options in Takara Tomy at this point, it's good that for Hasbro collectors to have like more options, and Wizard Rod is still a highly competitive Beyblade, even though that more Beyblades have obviously come out since Wizard Rod's release. And that's something that I think is really good for Hasbro collectors to be able to gain access to. Sorry, I had to lock in there real quick. Anyway, so that's about all my thoughts as of right now. I'm curious to know when the rest of, because it seems like at the very start of Hasbro's releases, they gave us a lot of stuff at once, and now they've slowed down a little bit and are a little bit like drip feeding the fans a bit more. So I'm curious to know I mean, I guess when we get to season 2, I suppose, is when the rest of the UX bays will release, which is what I was about to comment about. But also, like, at least as far as I know, we haven't seen a Weiss Tiger or a Black Shell. Like, we haven't gotten news about any of that yet, which is weird considering we just got news on Cobalt Dragoon. And I also think, I mean, leave a comment if you know anything about this, but we also haven't gotten a Hasbro version of Cobalt Drake yet, which I thought was going to be a thing that existed. I was hoping Hasbro was going to make a Cobalt Drake, but we haven't heard about it yet, so I guess not. But, like, I mean, if any of you watching has found news on any of this, then leave a comment. I'm very curious to know. But, yeah, so that's about all my thoughts. So if you want to stick around for the rest of this match, you can. Looks like I'm going to lose, but I will continue talking, I guess. Yeah, so for me, I'm planning on hosting more tournaments with the WBO, and so I'm excited for the opportunity to get to have more parts available by the time I'm hosting this tournament with the WBO. And obviously, I haven't officially announced it yet or I'm still in the planning phase, but I'm excited for this tournament to be Beyblade X when my last one was Burst GT format. But I'm hoping that you know, some more parts release other than the ones we already know about. We know Cobalt Dragoon's coming. And Cobalt Dragoon is very exciting, but I would like some more parts to be available. Like, I don't know. Oh, burst finish. Flip yeah. Flip yeah. Burst finish. Okay. All right. Oh, flip. Okay, disconnecting. All right, guys. I'm locking in this round. This is my one round. I'm locked in. Okay. Okay, we got some good ones. Okay, for the rest of this video, I'm just focused on the match. Just so you know. Okay. Ooh, took a hit there, but we will recover. Yeah, so talking, explaining all my thoughts while also playing the game was kind of difficult for this video, but we got through it in the end. Okay, super heavy attack. Boom. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. So, those of you who haven't watched my Beyblade videos the entire time I've been making, or maybe not the entire time, but for a long time, I was a sweat for a little bit in the Burst app, and I got to maximum level 99. And in this game, I haven't played too much of it. This is one of like actually I played my first online match when I was doing a test run for making this video. So I haven't played too much of it, so I'm not that good as of right now, and all my Beyblades are level 1. But we are okay, but we are trying. We're trying to win this match. So let's get going. I didn't make too many like videos on the Burst app, but like I wasn't planning on making a video on the X app either until I came up with the idea of playing it while talking about the new Beyblade news. So that's what we're doing now. Ooh, flip! I'm going to lose this point. Off flipping heck. That's rough. Okay. That's a shame. We're locking in next round. We are locking in next round. Okay. I hate how much the X app seems to lag. I don't know if that's my internet connection, but I swear the Burst app didn't lag that much. But the X app seems to be lagging a lot. And it's actually like messing up because I feel like this might turn into a review of the X app. A lot of people told me that the X app feels like a reskin of the Burst app, but it really, I mean, visually it seems like a reskin, but the gameplay wise, it doesn't really. This seems like a lot less strategic, where like I've been mindlessly playing this whole time. And the Burst app, like I feel like I couldn't get away with mindlessly playing because this is just a timing game, right? Like unless there's something I'm not getting. But the Burst app, you actually had to like get the energy orbs and stuff like that. I feel like the gameplay was a little different. Oh, I won. I don't flipping know how I won. I wasn't paying that much attention. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.